Hello. I'm joining just a little bit early here. I see we do have some people with us already. Welcome to those of you it's 6 o'clock. Welcome to the live book launch for Light Up Your Heart, my debut book. The subtitle is Access Infinite Possibilities Where East Meets West and Earth Meets Sky in Astrology. I know that some of you are here because you know me from YouTube. Some of you are here because you know me from Facebook, and some of you are friends and family. So I'd like to just see who is here right now. If you wouldn't mind, well, first of all, let me tell you, in case you're not already signed into YouTube, you have to be signed in order to participate in the chat. And it's pretty much, I believe, the same as your Google account or your Gmail account. It'll ask you if you want to create a channel. It's just an account, basically. It doesn't mean you have to create videos or anything like that. So if you haven't done that already, you can quickly do that now. The advantage of being able to participate in the chat is that you will be able to enter to win one of 3 prizes that I will be giving out today. Hello, Eileen. Hello, Marcy. Thank you guys for letting me know you're here. And I know where you two are from at least, but where is everyone else from who's signed in? Can anyone let me know where you're tuning in from? Hi, Brad. Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Excuse me. All right. I'll give people just another minute or two. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mark. Oh, thank you so much for attending, Mark. Mark, remind me where you live. If you don't mind telling us. You don't have to tell us if you don't want to. You can say state, you can say country. I think you're in the US. Indiana. Okay, great. I know that one person from the UK cannot make it tonight. Some of you might also know that. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read you the book description. I don't believe most of you have seen it. And I'm also going to read you a little bit from the foreword of this book. Then around 10 minutes in, I'm going to walk you through how to find the Kindle version for this book. At the low price that I promised you. We'll do a countdown from 5 after I've walked you through that and after I've made sure that as many people are here and ready as possible so that hopefully we're all buying it at the same time. I don't know if I've already told all of you this or not, maybe not, but Amazon judges bestsellers in categories by how many people buy it within 1 hour, but they don't tell you when that hour changes over. And so the idea is to try to get as many people as possible to purchase the book at the exact same time as possible. So let's see. Oh, and by the way, if there are quite a few people who show up late, which is okay, but I might do another one of those at about 30 minutes in. And of course, for those who stay in between, I will be doing the prizes. Also, I wanted to mention quickly that once I do give you the link to go and find the book, please make sure that you're opening that link or putting that link into a separate window or tab, not this YouTube one, because otherwise you might go away and you won't be here with me anymore. So I just wanted to mention that so that there aren't any little oopses. All right, so here's the description so you have an idea of what this book is about. It goes, the answers are within. Discover the wondrous synthesis of human design, the I Ching, Vedic astrology, the heart chakra, and pagan holidays. The result is the life-changing Vedic human design. This is a type of astrology that I have created. That's just a little aside for you there. It's not wholly created by me, but it's a way of putting it together that I have created. So fulfill your heart's true desires through the 8 gates of the heart center, their spectacular spirit expressed in this eye-opening book. Explore the surprising beauty, delight, and magic of the diversity of these gates with awe-inspiring messages channeled from Mother Earth, Gaia. Find peace with yourself in any moment, transform any relationship, and even help yourself achieve the success that you seek. Start by living your best possible life. All right, that's the description. And I see we have a few more people with us. I'll just pause and ask if anyone would like to say hi. Let me know where you're tuning in from. All right. Go ahead and feel free to put anything in the chat if you would like to while I'm reading a little bit from the foreword. And I was also just letting you know that after this, I will be walking you through how to get to the book on Amazon so that hopefully as many of us as possible are buying it at the same time. Make sure you're doing that in a separate tab or window. And I had thought about telling you now where that link is, but I think I'm going to go ahead and wait until after I read from the foreword. I did want to share, though, really quickly, something kind of cool that just happened right before I got on YouTube. I have a quote, one quote in particular in my book, and I actually first saw it on a little tag on my tea. I'm having ginger chamomile tea here, and it is from Rosemary Gladstar. It says, "The plants have enough spirit to transform our limited vision." And I mentioned the gates of the heart center just a moment ago. For each of those 8 gates in this book, I have a little poem and I also have a plant to go with it. So I felt that that was a really fitting quote. So I've already read you that quote. The rest of the foreword I wanted to read to you quickly is, "If you have a nagging feeling ever that there is something you are missing, a message trying to reach you, read on. If you sometimes wonder if everyone has gone crazy, including yourself, this book may help things to make a little more sense. If you find yourself identifying with the monk in the story below, then maybe, just maybe, this book holds some key to unlocking a gift within you." Excuse me. This story about the monk goes like this. A monk decides to meditate alone, away from his monastery. He takes his boat out to the middle of the lake, moors it there, closes his eyes, and begins his meditation. After a few hours of undisturbed silence, he suddenly feels the bump of another boat colliding with his own. With his eyes still closed, he senses his anger rising, and by the time he opens his eyes, he's ready to scream at the boatman who dared disturb his meditation. But when he opens his eyes, he sees it's an empty boat that had gotten untethered and just floated to the middle of the lake by itself. That's the parable. People draw slightly different conclusions from this Taoist parable, but they all generally have something to do with letting go of anger and blame. This is the gift that I believe astrology, the I Ching, and human design offer us. When we shine the light of our awareness upon ourselves and others, the so-called cards we are dealt at the beginning of our lives, we begin to see that most people are not intentionally steering their boats to collide with ours. In fact, most people are not intentionally steering at all. They, and often we, are often empty boats, untethered, caught just by the currents of life. Once we reach this awareness, we can begin questioning whether perhaps there is an oar to pick up somewhere, a way to change direction, or whether the currents are so strong that we can only barely avoid a few obstacles right now. We must choose our battles wisely and play to our strengths. The goal is not to change ourselves or others necessarily, but to uncover the diamonds in the rough, to see the beauty, our quirks, and stop pointing fingers at everyone else. This is the truth behind the saying that only once you love yourself can you love others. Often, what we first see as large boulders blocking our path are in truth a precious motherlode of uncut gems. Not only gifts to us, but also signs telling us to stop, look and look again more closely. So, are you ready for this? Take a deep breath in through your nose and let it out slowly. I'm going to do that now too. And with the second breath, try once more to breathe in a little more slowly and out even slower. Are you ready to get into your boat again? Are you prepared to honestly explore the currents of your journey across these waters? In fact, imagine that you find yourself traveling down a gently flowing stream and that you come into a beautiful garden on both sides of this stream. There are blooming trees, evergreen trees, vines growing on arbors, lush shrubs, and flowers too. In this garden, there are no weeds, not because they have all been ruthlessly destroyed or pulled, but because nature has been nourished and allowed to flourish as it was meant to. The vines are given a place to climb. Every flower has a use. Every tree has a benefit. Every shrub has a purpose, and there is plenty of room for all of it, including you. There is a dock for your boat and paths so that you can access each and every plant too. Because you are part of it, you have impact, and you too can choose to be a part of this enrichment. Welcome. All right, I hope you enjoyed that. Anyone else want to give me a little hi in the chat? Maybe some of you have chosen not to sign in. If you don't sign in, you won't be eligible to win the prizes. So I just wanted to mention that. If you aren't sure how to sign in, you can do so by, thank you, Eileen, by, it says create a channel, but it's really the same as a Google account or a Gmail account. So if that's intimidating, hi, Christine. Thanks so much for saying hi and being here. All right. So if anyone is having, well, if you're signed in, you're going to be able to tell me and you're not having trouble. If you're not signed in, you're not going to be able to tell me. So we will proceed at this time. I am actually going to purchase this Kindle version at the same time that you all do. But to help you get there, I will just repeat one more time. The idea is to try to do it all at the same time, excuse me, so that hopefully I can make bestseller in my category, because Amazon judges it by how many are done within 1 hour, but we don't know when it turns over. So for that reason, once I get you there, please don't click buy now right away. Wait for me to count down. So the easiest way to get to my book is to go to my author page because it's the shortest link. And it is already in the description below if you want to look there, but I'm going to put it in the chat right now. I don't know if you'll be able to click on it, but since it's relatively short, you will easily be able to either copy it or just type it into a new tab or window. And send. I think it's tagging me. Hopefully that's not adding any characters or spaces. Amazon.com/author/Amy Caryn Johnson. That's my full name. AMyCaryn Johnson. And before I go over there myself, I will ask folks to give me a yes if you have successfully gotten there in a separate window. Great. Christine's gotten there. Yes, Deb has gotten there. Mark got it. Great. Marcy got it. Thank you. Okay. Not totally sure if Brad and Eileen have gotten there. Oh, we have one more person who's just joined us. So I'll quickly go through this one more time. Oh, two more people who joined us, I believe. Hello, everyone. Thanks so much for joining. I'm going to walk you through this one more time, that like I just did for the folks who are already here. If you can, please look in the chat for the link to go to my page in a separate tab or window. It is amazon.com/author/Amy Caryn Johnson, AMyCarynJohnson. And please don't click buy now until I do the countdown. I'm hoping everyone has been able to get there successfully. If you're having any problems, maybe put that in the chat just in case. Okay. Not seeing any other. Yes. It's only from 5, but trying to do it at the same time. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and go there now myself. And you should see the cover for the Kindle edition only. I was at one point thinking you might see the paperback too, but it's not published yet for the paperback. It will be soon. And if you hover over that book cover, light up your heart, you should get a little pop-up window that says buy now with one click. And I'm no longer on YouTube, so I'm going to check one last time here. Oh, Eileen's having trouble. Okay. We will wait. Have you already tried entering the path, Eileen? Brad is almost there. Thanks. Yeah, I don't mind waiting. Thanks for letting me know. Brad got it. Okay. Eileen, do you know, can you tell me anything else about, is it maybe your internet speed or missed character in the path? Okay, I'm going to give Eileen just a couple more minutes. Oh, she's got it. Okay, we'll go ahead then. And I'm going back there myself now, hovering over, and be ready with your little click thing over the buy now in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and click. I bought it. Bought my own book. Oh, Karen. Hi, Karen. All right. We might do this again in just a little bit. It looks like there might have been some people who accidentally put it in the, try to get another window or another tab going. I see some people leaving and then coming back. Got it. It just says that I can get a sample. Mark got it. That's strange. Are you signed in to Amazon, Karen? Hi, Uncle Doug. Oh, thank you so much. Great. Marcy got it. Okay, Karen says she's signed in. Okay, I'm going to take a quick minute here, if you don't mind, and email a link to Karen because I know her email address. All right. Send, Karen, I've sent you an email so that hopefully you can get it. I will let you know while we're just giving people a little bit of time to hopefully get the book that this is also today, in addition to my book launch, is also sort of unofficially the grand opening of my new merchandise store, which is called cosmicgardenastrology.com. This t-shirt is one sample I've gotten from the store. I basically designed this design, and I commissioned one other design with print on demand. So there are t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, a puzzle, and phone covers, even stickers. So that is one of the options for second prize today, as well as third prize, just so you know. All right. So I think I've given all the help I can. Hopefully people have gotten it. I am now going to move on to giving away first prize. And the prize is half off. It's a discount code. And for that reason, in a few moments, I'm going to ask you to try to be the first one to put in a couple of words into the chat. But just so you know what the prize is, it's a discount code for half off of anything on my website. That includes readings, and it actually includes the PDF of the book, which you just bought probably, but the graphics are better in this PDF version. So you can get that for very little. It's $14.95 regular price. I think it's available today, but I'll be checking that soon. And when we have a winner for this discount code, there's also one recorded meditation, guided meditation on the website that you could buy with it as well. All different price ranges of things that you could get for half off. And once we have a winner, I was going to say either you can give me your email address in the chat box, which some people might not mind doing, other people might not want to do. But if that's the case and you don't want to, then please email me. And my email address is in the description below the video. If you click more, it'll expand that and you'll be able to find it. I'll also tell you what it is right now in the chat. GeoAmyideas@gmail.com. So if you're the winner, send me an email and I'll send you the discount code if you're the winner. And also if you're a runner-up. So please keep trying until we at least have 2 people, just in case we don't have anyone else. You can't buy it on the phone app. Is that what you mean, Eileen? I see. Some people are tuning in on their phones. I thought you could do Kindle, but maybe people don't always have Kindle on their phones, and so they can't necessarily. Awesome. Okay, thanks, Karen. She got it. If you're trying to buy this book on your phone on Kindle, it may or may not let you based on whether you have Kindle already on your phone. I'm not sure. It went to your Kindle. Okay, great. Eileen, are you still having trouble? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and tell you in just a moment the words to put into the chat to win first prize. And they are pick me. Enter pick me into the chat to win 50% off of anything on my website. Kim, hi Kim. You're the lucky winner. Let's get one runner-up too, just in case. All right, Mark, you're the runner-up. Awesome. Nice to see you here, Kim. Thanks. All right. um, so Kim, go ahead and email me at the email address I gave in the chat a little bit earlier, and I will send you the discount code. And Mark, you can go ahead and email me just in case something doesn't work out with Kim. And Mark, you can still be eligible to win second prize as well. And Kim, you can even try too, but the first person I'll try for second prize will be the person after Kim, assuming that she wins first prize. All right, awesome. So if you have a chance, Eileen, let me know if you were able to get the book. Kim, were you able to get the book on Kindle? Also, by the way, I forgot to mention, my website is, and I'll go ahead and it's in the description below as well. If you click more, it'll expand that. But my website in the chat, just so you know, is amycarynjohnson.com. And the things that are for sale basically are under reading. So you can go check that out there and see what you might want to get with a prize. All right. We're going to try to get the book again in just a few minutes. You don't have a Kindle. You'll get the paperback. Okay. All right. I am going to offer second prize now. Second prize can be both on my website as well as on the merchandise site that I just told you about. And I'll go ahead and put that in the chat as well. It's a different website because this way of selling physical items was much easier than doing it on my website. It's cosmicgardenastrology.com. So this code that I will send the winner of second prize can be used either place. It is 20% off. And in case you missed it, at Cosmic Garden Astrology, you can get t-shirts like this one, which I have designed. There's also one other design at least, and then some different like orientations and so forth for hoodies, mugs, stickers, puzzle, phone covers. That's it for now. And there's a couple different shirt styles and so forth. Okay. So if you would like to be eligible for 20% off and getting that discount code, please enter yes in the chat. Mark Silver. All right. 20% is yours and backup is Karen. Congratulations. So yes, just go ahead and email me so that I can send you the discount codes if you are the winner. And we will have a third prize in a little bit. And I will send you the discount code after you email me. I have my email both in the chat, goamyideas@gmail.com, as well as in the description below as well, in case you still need that. All right. So before we get to third prize, looks like we might have a couple more people with us. I am going to walk you through buying the book one more time, just in case people haven't done it yet or weren't successful before or just are joining us. Again, the way to go there, and please wait for a countdown one more time. I'll count down from 5 after we've gotten there, and we want to try to get as many people as possible to buy it all at the same time or hopefully within the same hour as possible. So it's amazon.com/author/. Amy Caryn Johnson. And that's again in the chat now. Eileen, were you successful? Were you able to get it? And please do try to put that in another tab or window so that we don't lose you in this one. Okay. Thank you, Mark. Thanks so much for coming. I believe you had to go to Amazon. Okay. But you were successful. Okay. In case there's anyone else here, we'll just do one more quick countdown. And I won't be able to do it with you this time because I just bought my copy. But if you've gone to that author page, you should see the cover of the book. If you hover over it, then you'll get a pop-up window. If you haven't bought it already, it'll say buy now. Click that in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, click. All right. Okay. Thanks so much, Eileen. I really appreciate it. All right. So let's go on to... Oh, Eileen, I wonder if there's a delay. I'm so sorry. She just entered the words for first prize. We already gave it away. I'm so sorry if there's a delay. There is a third prize, though, coming up. And let me get to that now. For third prize, I am going to give this away to multiple people. All right. So, in fact, I will just go ahead and say anyone who has not won first or second prize already, I will just give this to you now. And, but you do need to email me to get this prize. And my email is in the chat, geoamyideas@gmail.com. So first prize, second prize, everybody else, just email me. I will be able to look back at this chat and remember who got first prize. Kim, assuming she emails me. Mark got second prize. Everyone else, you'll get third prize. And that is 10% off of Cosmic Garden Astrology, my merchandise site that I've been talking about. I don't think we really have anyone else. Okay, great, Eileen. Thank you. I'm so sorry if you're hearing me ask you multiple times now that with a delay. So I'm not going to put it in the chat, but please do email me and you will get that 10% off code for my merchandise site. And since I don't think we have anyone new here, I am going to read one more excerpt from the book to close us out. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, there are 8 gates to this heart center in this type of astrology that I've sort of put together. Hi. Oh, hi. Is that Sharon? I'm not sure who Rocky Mountain Mom is, but I think it might be Sharon. So glad you could make it. Thanks for saying hi. One last time really quick before I close this out, if you wouldn't mind trying right now in a new window or tab, trying to get as many people as possible to buy the Kindle version at the same time. It's at Amazon.com, my author page, which is Amazon.com/author/Amy Caryn Johnson. It is in the chat, so you can look there for that. Once you open that in a new window, just anyone at any time, once you're hearing this, if you haven't done it already, hover over the book cover, light up your heart. It'll say buy now with one click, and just do that as soon as possible. I thank you so much. All right. So I'm going to read you. I was saying there are 8 gates to this heart center in this type of astrology that I've put together. And I've chosen a plant and a poem. Sorry. Yeah. For each of these. So there are 8 chapters, 1 chapter in addition to some introduction chapters. for each of those gates. So I'm going to read to you the poem about the climbing rose gate, which is also the 13th gate. Excuse me while I get just a quick sip of my ginger chamomile tea. All right, here we go. The climbing rose knows no bounds. It shares its bountiful beauty with all. Those rushing by may feel its thorns, but those who pause will be held in thrall. The delicate petals open in welcome, while the hips enrich and nourish. The canes grow up and out and entwine, the image of fellowship and flourish. So that's what you have to look forward to if you have purchased the book today. As I mentioned, I will have a PDF version on my website, amycarynjohnson.com. And it is $14.95. If you won first or second prize, you can get that for either 50 or 20% off as the PDF version. And if you notice in the Kindle version, there are some graphics, and depending on which view you're using, they may or may not show up that well. So the PDF version will have those graphics nice and clear, no matter how much you're zoomed in or out or what. The paperback version available relatively soon, within 72 hours, I believe. And I'm hoping to do an Audible version as well. I have to still go through that process of finding a narrator, but it should be there. Also, just FYI, this is the first of 9 books, so there will be more to come as far as books. And one for each of the centers. There are 9 centers total in this type of astrology. So I thank you all so much for joining me here today, for supporting me in my book launch. I hope that you were able to get it. And if you have any questions at all, please feel free to email me. Include Eileen. We are getting your responses. I just got that one now, but there might be a delay, as I mentioned before. Thank you so much. As you email me for your discount code today for attending, feel free to ask me any questions at that time as well. All right. Namaste, everyone. Bye-bye. Thank you.